Maybe 2 is due today.
Very good.
202 for 2.
Invest, save, and spend with Trading 212, the all-in-one wealth-building app. Buy stocks and ETFs with zero commission. Quick start with ready-made pies or deep dive and build your portfolio. Grow your savings with 4.9% interest in our cash ISA. Spend with a free debit card and earn 0.5% cashback. Get the Trading 212 app and start building wealth today.
Lovely Sabarmati River behind the ground. A lot of work done in the banks of the Sabarmati. Massive ground this. 115,000 people went forth.
Really is an incredible place to come experience the atmosphere of the game. It looks half empty, but I can assure you there's well over 60,000 people in the ground already, most of them hiding from the sun. Just the crowd seek shelter in the top tiers early on in the game, then move around, stay in the shade. You see there, the bits in the shade, absolutely rammed. Here with the England Lions doing some coaching. I can tell you it's a magnificent training facility out the back. The change rooms are very high up, a lot of steps.
I'd done a count when I was the coach.
And this will be 100 for Shubman Gill. Wonderful timing, what a way to bring it up. A glorious arm drive. 100 number 6 for Shubman Gill. Number 7, in one-day internationals. And what a century it's been.
It took him 14 innings to get there, but it's a wonderful innings this. In his 50th match, he's got almost his stick on this ground. He's got a test match 100, T20 100, IPL 100s, and now one-day international 100. And he's the captain of the Gujarat Titans.
Should we say he's in sublime touch?
I don't know what you had for breakfast today, Carty, but it's working. Whatever it was, you're on fire.
Your poetry in motion. This morning, after that breakfast.
This beats the short build-up, would have gone for a 4, but Adil Rashid with the dive. This is the moment. What a glorious stroke this is to bring it up.
One of the features of his batting is his timing today. He's not tried to overhit it or muscle it. Lovely balance, got into great positions. He's always had time on his hands. Good to see him catch it today once he got off to a start. What you want is that hunger. It's a good one-day series. Effortlessly played by Shreyas Iyer. He said he's such a dangerous player, number 4, because of his ability to play shots like this.
We're waxing lyrical about Shubman Gill, how good a knock he's had at the other end. Shreyas has just serenely ticked along to 47 with shots like this. Just talk earlier about how these batsmen fully expected the ball's full. They're just going to hit through the line over the top. They're going to accept that trap offered by Josh Butler.
Yeah, he too has gone effortlessly to 48 now, Shreyas Iyer. But Shubman Gill, in that initial burst from Mark Wood, it's just been wonderful to watch him back. Always again, one of those batters from India, very easy on the eye, ample time to play shots. Just been hitting the middle of the bat.
watch that early on drive on repeat, couldn't you? Very, very fine player. In a purple patch as well. The world's best. When they get in form, they stay in form. I'm going to sign for England. 32 gone now. India 213 for 2. Ravi, you talked about your ticking boxes here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. Look at those figures. IPL average over 63 in 18. T20 internationals never been out, 126 runs. And then a couple of centuries, one in test matches and one in ODIs as well. He really has ticked every box at this place. You must really like the food here. He's looked at no trouble whatsoever in this innings. He's 95% in control. See all round the dial, some lovely shots down the ground. He's always been a good puller. Some of his straight driving down the ground and using his feet against spin and pace. Shreyas Iyer has matched him shot for shot. 48 from 39. England will be wondering where on earth the wicket's coming from. Each new batsman who's come to the crease has played better than the last almost. Gill has been the anchor, if you like, with his more than a runnable century. He normally double the score after 30 overs, or he used to double the score after 30 overs. That says India could get over 400. Whether that's on the cards tonight, I'm not sure. But an absolute monster definitely is, unless England could do something about it very quickly.
Big score definitely on the cards, and you just get the feeling both these players playing well within themselves. There's another gear they can shift to.
Does seem against Adil Rashid. Maybe they're just saying, no, fair enough, he's bowling very well today. Nearly bowled 7 overs now. And gone for 30. There you go, the current score, or the current projected score, will be 327. If they go to 8 and over, it goes up to 350. There's every chance those numbers could be coming up. I was just saying they weren't going to get out for Adil Rashid. And now he's gone down the ground and been pumped for 6. Brilliant from Shubman Gill to finish the over. 33 gone, and the guys will take drinks at 2-2-1 for 2.
Remitly, proud sponsors of Indian international cricket on TNT Sports.
We, the winter people, we know peace isn't found in comfort. Carving our path through the snow so you can follow. No mountain too steep. No journey too far. Wherever the Olympic Games go, we'll go. After all, we are already up here.
This is the dawn of a new era.
Isn't that fantastic?
Extraordinary things can happen. Magnificent.
I can't wait. I literally cannot wait.
This spring, your quest starts right here, or stream on Discovery Plus.
Well, at drinks, Shubman Gill has already claimed his 7th
ODI century, and we're going to have a chance to look at some of the beautiful shot selection that he's been using in order to bring that one up. Matt Pryor, already a connoisseur of Gill's batting, talk us through it.
I love this guy. I think he's absolutely amazing. What's not to like? Time. The feature for me is the control. Again, as I said, that's a bit of an outside edge, but every other shot is the element of control. Good batting comes from good balance and getting the right position. And each shot, even these sixes, there's so much control, really good base from which he hits from. And then he doesn't try and overhit. He times the ball beautifully. And we were, talking off there about how he sort of just suddenly was on 100. It didn't feel like he had really gone out there and smashed it all around. He just timed it, hit the gaps, and a better than a runnable 100. Another incredible innings from an incredible cricketer.
Yeah, it seems bizarre to call it kind of a low-key 100, Finney, but that seems to be the way he plays.
Yeah, he's just quietly goes about his work. He's so nonchalant with the way that he hits the ball. And all round the ground as well. So when you're bowling at him, there's not really a weakness that you can point towards to say, oh, we can plug him here. And with the extra fielder inside the circle, only 4 fielders outside in those middle overs, it gives him the option for there always to be a fielder up. And the one thing that is so striking is how calculated he is. I think if we've been critical maybe of England when they've batted, some of their decision making hasn't been stacking the odds in their favour. Whereas every time Gill takes a risk, it feels like he's sort of making the perfect decision in that moment, which is a sign of someone who's in great form, someone who's confident, and a team who are playing in the manner in which they are at the moment as well.
221 for 2 with 17 to go. Is this going to be a 400 total from India?
I mean, it's looking that way, isn't it? It could be even more than 400. Again, we're talking about the old adage of you'd look to double your score after 30 overs. You sort of think that's more like at 35. We're looking at 450. But look, England have to keep toiling. They have to keep trying to execute their plans. It's still a long way to go. You'd be hoping. They need wickets absolutely to try and stem the flow of runs. Otherwise, they are staring down the barrel of chasing quite a big score.
Yeah, wickets are the order of the day. That's it. But in this situation, you have to try and take wickets. If you're in a 50-50 mindset as to whether to try and save a run or take a wicket, this is the time to try and take that wicket, because the only thing that's going to slow this rate down are those.
In the air, it's not going to quite carry to the deep square fielder, but it is going to bring up.
Yes, he's been very consistent in the middle order. Yet another half century. The thing with Shreyas Iyer, he gets the runs quickly. 100 partnership as well. He's got 50 of them. It's come off just 43 balls. One of the features of his batting is how busy he's at the crease. Hit the boundaries, sixes, rotates the strike beautifully.
Pulled in front of square, normally there's a bit of a gap there. Such has been the dominance of this Indian batting display that England have had to go very defensive with their leg side field, deep square, deep into wicket and a long on. And Shubman Gill's on strike.
Yeah, the problem for England has been that after getting that first wicket when Mark Wood was going through that excellent spell, they couldn't find another one. The next partnership, or that partnership, was 116. They have not been able to chip away like India have managed to do in the series. Virat Kohli gets out. They've not been able to go bang bang, because this partnership now worth 101, and both of them have hardly been troubled by any of the England bowlers.
You can't fault the England guys for effort. Mark Wood still in the high 140s there. It's a very hot day in Ahmedabad, the hot part of India, for those who've not been here before. Glorious little corner of India, to be fair. It's not easy fielding and bowling when the batsmen are seemingly playing a different game to the rest of the people on the field. dropped by Phil Salt, but there were no gloves involved, so it's a wide.
He has been so good in the last few years, especially in the middle order, averaging in excess of 50. Ravi spoke about the work he has put in playing against the fast bowlers. Looks at ease against the short pitch stuff, and every time the ball's been pitched up, he's been unafraid to go over the top. Yet another fine half century from Shreyas Iyer. Just a busy player. Yeah, that's what he does, apart from having a fine gift of timing. Just keeps the strike turning over. That's Shreyas Iyer.
Yes, he's got power, he's got timing, he's got touch as well. He can play with soft hands. That's what allows him to be busy and rotate the strike with the ones and twos. Ideal man to have it for.
Hugely timed, but there is a deep mid-wicket fielder for Shreyas as well. The one area England look to be aiming for is just cut off the boundaries. Maybe frustrate the Indian batsman into giving a chance, trying to take on too big a risk. You can't really put two slips in and expect them to nick it. Playing so well, seemingly hitting the ball wherever they want. Josh Buttler has been fastest bowler, Mark Wood. There doesn't seem to be many ideas of where this wicket's going to come from. But a dot to finish the over. 34 gone, India 225 for 2. Josh Buttler choosing his other wicket taker of the day, Adil Rashid, joined Mark Wood into the attack. Shreyas 51 from 46. And Gill stood at the non-striker's end, 112 to his name. Incredibly impressive. Ooh, swing and a miss. Just saying the last over, it might be time for the Indian batsmen to take a few more risks and hit the big boundaries in search of this monster total. But Adil Rashid has bowled well today.
Yeah, BCCI is supporting an organ donation awareness campaign across the country. As you can see, 15,754 organ pledges have been done since the start of this match, and you can see the players wearing those green armbands. Pinned him up, swiping across the line, and he's been the best bowler on view for England, and he gets the scalp of Shubman Gill.
Well, he's a wily operator. No question about that. He's bowled beautifully on this tour of India. And again, plenty of guile, deception. Was a lot fuller than he expected. But a fine innings from Shubman Gill comes to an end. So 100 at Narendra Modi Stadium. He goes for 112 from 102. It's 226 for 3.